Today, we're going to discuss a big topic in the intermittent fasting world, eating only once per day. Now, intermittent fasting has a lot of different names. It is also called time-restricted feeding. And then you have all of the schedules, 16-8, 24, 23-1, alternate day fasting. Eating only once per day is actually quite a common schedule and is called OMAD for short. In this plan, you only eat once per day during a 1-hour window, and the fasting time period is a full 23 hours. Now let's look at the potential benefits and also the drawbacks of eating one meal a day and why exactly this eating pattern could be beneficial for you. The 1 meal a day plan, as you probably guessed, involves eating all of your calories within a single meal, usually within 1 hour of starting to eat. This meal is followed by a 23-hour fasting period until the next meal. People choose this eating pattern for many reasons, but usually for weight loss, improved focus, and better digestion. Now, here are 10 things that happen to your body when you only eat one meal a day. Number 1, weight loss. Many proponents of the 1 meal a day eating pattern claim it can lead to significant weight loss simply because you will likely eat less calories if you are required to consume all calories within a 1-hour window. If you normally eat somewhere around 2,000 calories or above during the day, it's actually pretty hard to eat that during one meal unless you are eating really calorie-dense foods and eating really fast. Now, eating one meal a day allows you to eat less calories while still filling yourself up during that one meal. Number 2, improved insulin sensitivity. One meal a day helps to improve insulin sensitivity. When we eat food, our bodies produce insulin to regulate the amount of sugar in our bloodstream. Every food we eat triggers an insulin release, but some foods cause more insulin to be released than others. If you eat a Snickers bar, your body will release a lot more insulin than if you eat the same number of calories in slices of cucumber. Now, over time, if you are eating and drinking lots of high-carb, sugary foods throughout the day, your body will continue to release insulin frequently at high levels, and your body becomes resistant to the effects of insulin. Then, it takes more and more insulin to remove the extra sugar from your bloodstream. Insulin is doing its job, the problem being, in addition to blood sugar regulation, insulin functions like a growth factor. Insulin in high amounts will promote weight gain. Now, our bodies also store glucose in the muscles and in the liver. If there is no storage space left, your body is forced to convert those carbohydrates into fat. Only eating one meal a day means your body does not need to secrete insulin over and over throughout the day. Your insulin levels remain low, and your body is able to use the glucose stores in your muscle and liver. That way, the next time you eat, you will just replenish the glucose in your muscles and liver. You won't have all of this extra glucose around that you need to store as fat. Our goal every day should be to use enough of our glucose stores in the muscle and liver that any carbs we eat replace those stores and do not need to be converted into fat. By eating less often, we decrease the number of insulin spikes we have throughout the day, and our body becomes more responsive to the insulin when the pancreas does secrete it. Eating one meal a day means your body isn't forced to deal with a constant insulin overload. Number 3, digestive rest. Your digestive system is able to rest during periods of fasting. This gives your body adequate time to process the food from your last meal. It also gives your gut a chance to restore itself and repair any cellular damage. Say goodbye to that post-lunch decrease in energy. Normally, when you eat a meal, your body redirects blood to your GI system in order to provide adequate blood supply and energy to your gut to digest food. Since you only have a certain amount of blood available in your body, the blood being directed to your gastrointestinal system is shifted away from your muscles and other organs. All of these changes can lead to you feeling drowsy and heavy after you eat. Skipping those meals prevents that. Number 4, autophagy. The concept of autophagy was really brought to attention with Dr. Jason Fung's book, The Obesity Code. Autophagy is the process through which your body dismantles old cells to remove damaged or dysfunctional components, including proteins, organelles, and pathogens, by engulfing them in membranes and breaking them down for recycling. The word autophagy comes from the Greek language and means self-eating. Now, during a fasting state, your body can take a break from digesting and breaking down food to repair itself. In response to the temporary nutrient deficit, your body is stimulated to break down old cells to provide building blocks for new cells to stay alive and thrive. Autophagy is associated with a reduced risk of various diseases, including Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, cancer, and cardiovascular conditions like heart attacks. 1 meal a day supports a healthy cellular environment. Number 5, simplified meal planning. Less meals to plan will simplify meal planning exponentially. You won't have to think about 3 meals per day and snacks. You won't have to worry about what you'll eat if you're out running errands. Eating 1 meal a day leaves you the energy to focus on that one meal, and that's it. Think about how easy that would be to put all of your efforts into one and only one meal. Number 6, longevity benefits. Though a lot of research having to do with fasting and longevity is done on animals, here's what we know so far. As we discussed earlier, fasting periods help the process of autophagy to start, which cleans up cellular waste. This process contributes to cellular rejuvenation and can improve the overall health of your cells. Intermittent fasting is also linked to improved metabolic health, including improved blood sugar control and reduced inflammation, which in turn relates to a lower risk of age-related disease. Along with those benefits, the longer you fast, the more your body naturally raises your growth hormone levels. Natural growth hormone has a host of benefits, including promoting muscle growth, and more muscle leads to better health and better longevity. Number 7, metabolic flexibility. Fasting helps your body learn to switch between carbohydrate burning modes and fat burning modes more effectively. This is metabolic flexibility. We don't want our bodies to only burn carbs, we need our bodies to burn fat when carb stores run out. Fasting encourages this process. Number 8, appetite control. Believe it or not, when you get into the habit of only eating 1 meal a day, you will have better control over your appetite. When you first eat in the morning, you will notice your body starts to crave food a few hours later when your blood glucose levels start dropping. When you aren't constantly feeding your body, you will not crave food near as much. Now, this adjustment might take a few weeks after starting the OMAD diet, but you will adjust eventually and not feel hungry all day. Number 9, time savings. You will spend a lot less time preparing food and eating when you only eat 1 meal per day. This eating method frees up a lot of time that you won't spend doing dishes and just overall being concerned with food. Number 10, enhanced focus. When you aren't eating all day, you don't get blood sugar spikes and drops, and you won't experience that post-meal lunch crash every single day. Though in the beginning phases of this eating plan, like we talked about earlier, you may feel some hunger, but you won't have those same energy fluctuations that you experience when you're eating all day long. So thanks for watching this video on what happens to your body when you only eat 1 meal per day. As you can see, there are both benefits and drawbacks to this diet, and it's important to weigh the pros and cons carefully before deciding if OMAD is right for you. Remember, OMAD is not a magic bullet for weight loss or improved health. It is important to make healthy lifestyle choices overall, such as eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. Thanks for watching.